Greetings, everyone. Thank you for clicking on the video today. I'm your host, Professor Warlock, better known as Prof. In today's video, we're going to be playing Historic Brawl. Our commander today, none other than Niko Aris. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what Historic Brawl is, it's essentially 1v1 commander in the flavor of MTG Arena. Both players start at 25 life. You have a singleton deck of 99 cards plus one legendary creature, or in our particular case, a planeswalker. Without any further ado, I'm going to roll the intro. We're going to do a quick deck list. We're going to play 5 games. We're going to see how we stack up against the competition. Thanks again. Alright guys, we're back here with our deck list today. And the theme of today's deck, Niko Aris, we'll go over his abilities real quick. Niko Aris is an interesting planeswalker. It starts at mana cost 3x. So you have X, white, 2 blue. When it enters the battlefield, you get X shard tokens. Shard tokens are basically these glue tokens that let you scry 1 before you draw your card and sacrifice them. Up to 1 target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. Whenever this creature deals damage, return it to its owner's hand. See, that +1 is actually really great in this deck because we want our creatures to be bounced. We want them to re-enter the battlefield. The other abilities, not bad. Can be used in some really cool situations where they can shine. The 2 damage to attack creature for each card you've drawn can really stack up when we have a bunch of shards and we sacrifice them on our turn. You can also create additional shard tokens with the other -1. Niko Aris comes in at 3 loyalty. The rest of the deck is all creatures that enter the battlefield. You have Urion, you have these big high-end creatures, Thought Monitor. As always, the Lawbringer could be a really fun combo, shutting down our opponents, not letting them play any sorceries, which can be effective against some decks and inconsequential against some others. We have, of course, our blink spells, Ephemerate. We've got Momentary Blink. Hollowed Respite is somewhere in there. A bunch of draw spells. I have to play Dowsing Dagger just because I really love that card. And again, with Niko's ability to make a creature unblockable, having Dowsing Dagger, kind of a 1-2 punch. Really great mana acceleration. A couple board wipes, some other teleportation circle. We, of course, have everybody's favorite Panharmonicon. Doubling up those triggers. I wish there was another type of effect that matched this color scheme that we could play. We've got Cloud Blazers, draw cards, Cleansing Nova for cleaning up and board wiping. A couple other Planeswalkers, Dovin Bond's just a really good one. Not really fitting with the theme of the deck. We got Thassa. Fairy Slows the Sunset is another just really good Planeswalker. Solemn Singer Akron, one of the greatest. Release the Wind's actually pretty fun. Can kind of slow down our opponents as well. Does also give us another chance to do a ETB trigger. So yeah, guys, without any further ado, we're gonna jump into our first match of the game here. Alrighty, we got our first matchup here against an Olivia deck. We open with 7 cards in hand. I also did want to mention, guys, the deck list is in the link below over on MTG Goldfish. Shout out to those guys. So we start off with a slow hand creature-wise. We do have our Swords to Plowshares, our alt art here. We're going to go ahead and keep this. 3 lands is a decent start. Olivia is definitely going to be probably hasty style deck, definitely a little aggressive when I'm come across a few of these. So, talking about Historic Brawl, it gets doesn't get a bad rep, but I think it doesn't get as much time in the shade as it really should. It is super fun to play against. Some really creative, basically commander decks. And myself, I've always been a huge fan of Commander as a paper format. But after the last couple of years, I've had to make myself a little more secluded. And being able to play 1v1 commander has been great. So we're going to play Overwhelmed Apprentice, mill our opponents. Oh, Mentor of the Meek can be a really great card in this deck. We do need a few more lands, though. So I think I'm just going to keep one of these. Tail's End is really good in this format, just being able to immediately stop your opponent's commander. We're going to keep Mentor on the Meek on top and pass to our opponent. So Olivia Crimson Bridemaid. So it's a 3/4 for 6, flying in haste. When it attacks, you return a creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. And when you don't control legendary vampire, you have to exile the creature. So if you kill Olivia and it's the only one they have, they lose the other creature. We're going to let them resolve Dreadhorde Invasion and just pass over to our turn here. So we draw our Mentor. We're going to shock ourselves, play Mentor, and proceed to attack. And opponent makes their 1/1 zombie army. Let's see, are they gonna play? They're looking a little land shy. And all right, we're gonna win the first game. And so we'll update the record, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alrighty, we got our next opponent here in Sheoldred the Whisper. So mono black control deck, gonna try to take advantage of their graveyard a little bit. We're gonna probably keep this opening hand very creature light. In fact, there's none at all. It's all instants. But again, I love having Swords to Plowshare in this format early on. It can really mess with a lot of people for their early starts. So we have Skeleton Boy, returning from the graveyard to hand. So yeah, I expect a lot of graveyard shenanigans coming out the gate here. Opponent plays their second land, Castle, and Foretells, and hits us for 1. Alright, take the 1. 25 life, not as much as regular commander, or even, I think, CEDH. But it's a little more to work with. I mean, you just still have 99 cards, and they're all singletons except for your basics. So opponent plays another land, looking to do something here. They hit us for 1. We have Tobarax, Hope's Demise. So this one does lifelink as long as you have 5 more counters. We're going to go ahead and just pass for now. Champion of Witch gets us more cards, but having something in the air and just drawing a straight card instead of having to discard could be a little better. We get another land. Comes in tapped from Irrigated Farmlands. Opponent draws a card, plays their Swamp, and gets a little aggressive. We're just going to take the 1, though. Doesn't want to attack with the Hope's Demise because it could easily block it and just kill it. We get a momentary blink. Milled. Nice. Irrigated Farmlands, our play here for a land. Let's see if they're willing to take the trade. I'm curious. But we don't see the trade. Not too surprising there. I think we don't need to hold Swords of Posture or Dovin's Veto quite yet. We play a Champion of Wits. We're going to draw 2, yes. And discarding 2. Oh, Flibblethip. No, my guy. Kind of want to hold on to Ojtai's command. Could be a great little, like, cryptic shout out when they attempt to play a big creature. We're going to ditch. Urian's so good, too. Sorry, Flibblethip. You're going to have to bite the dirt today. And I think Dovin's Veto might not be what we need. This looks like a very creature-based deck. Opponent's up to 5 lands. Haven't missed a drop yet. We're going to play Clackbridge Troll. Oh, boy. Are we going to sacrifice... Oh, it's got haste, right? We'll sacrifice 1 goat. We're going to try to make some plays here. The Stratagem could be useful. Guild Enforcer. It's only when rogues enter. We're just going to take the damage here. Ooh, Dowsing. Speaking of giving our opponent some stuff, we could flip this right now. either Release to the Wind or play Priest. I want to play Dowsing Dagger. We're going to get after it. Yep, you can have some plants, opponents. We're going to equip. No, no, no. Not the whole squad. Not the whole squad. Just the Cloud Kinseer. Flips over. We have a Black Lotus. All the time. I kind of want to play... Yeah, we're going to play Priest of Ancient Lore. Draw a card, gain a life. Faithful Absence could be great with our Swords to Plowshare. We can wipe out some important creatures. Player's going to sacrifice 2. Well, we're of course going to sacrifice 2 goats here. And I think we're just going to take the damage. As painful as it is, we're at 19, and we're going to start slowly gaining 1 life every time Priest re-enters. Kind of want Champion of Whips to hit the dirt here. So we'll trade with the Guild Enforcer. It's the same as trading with the Skeleton damage-wise. We're going to drop to 8. And Hopes Demise is going to get another counter. So let's go for Swords to Plowshare on this guy right here. We're going to hold on to Faithful Absence for a moment. Do they have more lands than us? 1, 2, 3. Opponent has 6. We have 5. So Loyal Warhound gonna put in some work here. Let's go get our planes. Get it tapped, and we'll get it for 2. Let's show them up, Cloudkin. On to the next turn. Opponent draws a card. They're up to 7 lands. Gonna activate Faceless Haven. So they have a 3/3 Vigilance here. We are not going to sacrifice. See how they attack. But yeah, we're just gonna Faithful Absence that. Take a leave of absence. Get out of here. And I'm actually pretty happy to trade with their land. Hopefully they don't have any other shenanigans. So yep, we traded their land. Opponent's got a clue here. They sacrifice to draw a card. And opponent passes the turn. So they should have now the mana for a Shieldred. So we're gonna hold this Ojitize. Welcoming Vampire, another great card in this deck. We'll start with that, and we'll attack the Cloudkin. I think we're starting to turn the corner here against our opponent. We wait for... Come on, you know you want to cast Shieldred, opponent. You know you want to try it. That's sad. We could Stratagem here. I think we can Stratagem to save it. We can Stratagem these 2 to draw some cards. What do you think, opponent? Cool? Awesome. This is going to be good. Double draw. Double draw. 3 cards. Oh, good GG's. Good GG, opponent. We'll catch you guys in the next one. We found our 3rd opponent after a little while of searching here. Opening hand, we open with Faceless Agent, Skittering Surveyor for those basic lands, and a little insurance in Time Wipe. We're playing against Elenda, the Dark Rose, so we're going to be playing against some vampires most likely here. Black and white, starting with the Hunted Witness. So maybe just tokens and not specifically vampires. We're going to start with Fabled Passage here. We're just going to crack that and fetch for an island. Now we've got an island, plains, and our Glacial Fortress. Opponent draws, plays Swamp. Yeah, so this is going to be some sacrifice token strategy. Now we could try to play Warhound, but unfortunately they already have 2 lands as well. They did go first, so next turn we could get a little extra land ramp going. Land ramp in white, guys. It's possible. Land ramp in white is one of my favorite little pieces of just like how white plays. It's just, if you have more lands, we want more lands. Opponent attack for 1. Down to 23. Gonna play our Glacial Fortress, and I kind of screwed that up, but it's fine. It's fine. We wanted to just play Skittering Surveyor and not get a hit on land. Oh, you play a land too fast, you get punished apparently in white too. Let's just grab us another island here. Loyal Warhound will eventually get us a plains as long as our opponent plays a land this turn. They draw. Opponent, thank you for playing your 4th land. Appreciate it. Opponent is going to play Elenda. So we're getting pretty close to this pretty sweet time wipe here now. But when Elenda dies, they do get a certain amount of 1/1s. Which, they're 1/1s, but could be a lot if Elenda gets some power here. And they're going to definitely get some counters on that. Rise to the bottom. So I think we play Loyal Warhound and Flibblethip. Ooh. So we could Source Plowshare Elenda before we time wipe. That way they don't get any tokens. We're going to get our plains here. We're going to play another island. We're going to Flibblethip. We're going to Flibblethip. Draw 1 card. And it's a Zor. Okay. We need 1 more land in order to be able to Swords plus time wipe. Which would be hilariously awesome. Opponent getting a little frisky here. We could just try to block. I think we try to block. We're going to time wipe anyway. And just do a big board reset. Probably time wipe and grab. Probably Surveyor. So they sacrifice another creature. You're going to have to sacrifice 1 more to make Elenda big enough. Okay. Fair enough, opponent. Good games, good plays, good plays. We lose our Warhound. Elenda getting big. And they gain life. Do they gain life every time? Oh, it's got lifelink. Ooh, we do draw our 6 lands, so I think we're just going to go for this here. We're going to go ahead, give them even more life. Because why not? Because why not? I think Wolf Strider is going to do the sacrifice play here, yep. Opponent's going to get, what, 5 1/1s? None of it gonna matter, because we're gonna go ahead and time wipe. I think I'm actually gonna just pick up Flibblethip here. I like drawn cards. And it's a little cheaper to replay. Here we go, opponent. You passed up 5 life. Could have had 5 more life. Oh, that's a spicy card. Ooh, that's a very spicy card. Azor actually not helpful here against such a creature-based deck. You could try Faceless Agent plus Flibblethip. Or, yeah, let's try Faceless Agent. Let's see what we seek. Let's see what we seek. Raven Inspector, not bad. But we're going to play out 3 creatures this turn. Ooh, oh, Cleansing Nova. Yes, we have a way to get rid of enchantments. And it's only going to hurt our opponent in this case. Well, we're going to lose our clue, but it's really going to hurt our opponent here. Oh, feels so dirty. They're going to make a 1/1, become a 2/2. They're going to scry. They're probably going to scoop here. This Nova's going to be absolutely back-breaking. All the mana they've invested just wiped out. They can sacrifice here with Stockpile and get a 1/1 at the end of the turn here. Yeah. They're going to sacrifice what was going to die anyway. Start at the bottom. We wipe that out. We're just going to hang back. Cleansing Nova. Thank goodness. Cathar's Crusade is going to get out of hand with this deck. Let's see. What does this guy do? You gain life. You get a 1/1 bat. We're just going to let him hit for 3. I really want to play a Panharmonica on this turn. And what does this do? If he becomes a targeted spell, so Urion can target Flibblethip without any problems. Opponent, what would be more devastating for you? I really want to set up. We're gonna go Panharmonicon. We're gonna set up. It's greedy, but I want to see some triggers on the stack. Liliana. So we're gonna probably sacrifice some creatures here. Oh, they want to make it 2/2. We're okay with that. They're gonna get us in the air as well here. Oh, just for 3. Okay. Alright, opponent. You're gonna knock us down to 14. Our opponent's already at 35 life. And climbing. I think we Sky Nomad here and get a bunch of triggers. We could Priest, draw 2 and gain 2. 2 life really isn't that much. Ah, let's do it. 2 cards, man. You draw 2 cards now, as opposed to like 2 cards later. Baron could be good if a permanent was put into your hand. So we could bounce 2 things, draw 1 card. Doesn't really seem great. Let's just play Niko. My earbud won't stop falling out. We're just gonna pay 0 for this. Yep, that's fine. Niko enters. We don't get any shards. Sad face. But we have drawn a bunch of cards, which means this is one of those situations where Niko's damage actually comes in handy.
Reflects on your actions.
Opponent does get to draw a card off Liliana, and Niko probably dies to the Flyers here, but killing their lifelinker that's constantly making the bats seems decent right now. Belinda drops. Ooh, that's a cool animation for the Dusk Crow. We'll wait for opponent here. Pick up for another zombie. I really don't want to sacrifice any creatures. They draw cards when creatures die. So just the 2 flying, and then a zombie at us. We'll take the damage. We'll let Niko go this time.
I learned a lot today.
We'll put Niko over here. So let's play Signet. And I think we drop the Nomad here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. This is gonna be insanely good. We'll get this untapped too. Because why not? Because why not? Oh yeah. And that was Urion triggering twice. So we're gonna seek out some cards. We're gonna draw some cards. Oh, we have Tail's End. Ooh, that could be good. We're gonna discard Azor, Dovin Bond, the Evangel, and probably Baron. Everything else is just too good to get rid of. We could sacrifice the Clue if we can't do anything with this Tail's End. Opponent's in that really high life total. This game could drag on for a bit here. Alright, opponent waiting. Gonna make another 2/2. What's Liliana's ult? Each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each type. Oh, okay. We gotta put some damage in that Liliana here. Oh, we could do... Oh, we could tail end Liliana's -9. Waiting for opponent. Going to choose attackers. Gonna pass here, so we're definitely gonna just sacrifice a Clue. Draw a card. Oh, we get another planes. Okay. Opponent, nothing else to do. So the tome is multicolored. You draw a card and you gain. And you could make a mana here. Oh, we have so many things to play with. Let's start with, I think, Welcoming Vampire. And remember, we do want to try to hold up this 2 mana pretty much the entire time. We need to have it. So we get to gain 3 life, gain 3 life. Don't really need to scry at this point. We just want to make sure our opponent can't kill us. And, I mean, we have Teferi's protection for that, too. We're gonna go ahead and pass turn. And we're in this awkward little stalemate at this point. I really wanted to see them -9. Please, -9. Do it. Opponent, you know you want to. Gonna make you Henny indestructible. Draw a card. Get a counter. That's fine. We don't really care about our... We're at a healthy enough life total and can keep using Charming Prince. And this headphone particularly just wants to fall right out. Just wants to hit the floor. Yep, another one does. Another counter. I'm just waiting for your attack, opponent. Just wait. I'm just over here waiting.
Waste not, want not.
Sitting on this tails and... Oh my god. We could get Fairy's protection instead. Oh, pardon me. Oof.
I'll find a use for you later.
Just... Opponent's still sacrificing some creatures. Yep. They got a full grip. I don't know what they're digging for. There it is. There it is.
I am exhausted.
Boop. Tails end. Sorry, opponent. Not today. Oh, that felt... I feel kind of bad. We're gonna make more tokens. You're gonna draw a card. What does this one do? Beginning of your end step. If you gain life, we lose life. Can you beat our tiny little ETB army? Belinda. Wolf Strider comes down. Some of these games have been a lot quicker than others. We're gonna wait on a goat. Alright, go to attackers. Opponent looks like they're just gonna attack with the Linda here. That's fine. I'll take 6. I mean, I just gained 3. Or 3 twice. I gained 6, so lose 6. We balanced out. So they're gonna get a 1/1. We're gonna lose 3 more life. And we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice this clue. Opponent, what do we draw? Now they have priority every time because they have 2 just immediate sacrifice outlets. We have to wait for them to pass every time. Here we go. Momentary blink. God, this deck is so stupid. It's just do it again. Nice entry. Do it again. Nice entry. Do it again. Thank you, opponent. Oh, the respite too. Okay. Let's just put Castle Vantress. I mean, these are all instants too, which is crazy. Just boop, there's more creatures for you, opponent. Now they don't have Death Touch, do they? So Urion could put in some work. I love how the shadow on MTG Arena captures the little door. Just, it puts a little extra shadow. There's a little extra detail. And now it's just floating there. Yeah, we're going to do the Lost Mine. Try to clear the dungeon as quick as we can here. Drive 1. We don't need another land. And let's make a treasure token. Because more mana. I'm gonna hold on to Mentor. I don't want to. I don't. That's a bit of a mana sink for just drawing more cards, really. Gonna hold the rest. Oh, wrist. Blinking Urion is so good. It's just so good. Let's. Oh, we're gonna break. We're gonna break MTG Arena. That's what we're gonna try to. That's fine. You can block that. We're not upset about that. Are you gonna sacrifice it anyway? Okay, opponent. You got it. You got it, opponent. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Yep, good damage, no damage. We're gonna make sure we do tap Arcane Signet in this case. And like, opponent has no idea that we're just holding on to this wonderful Teferi's protection. That's momentary blink. There it is, we get the scoop. All it took was blinking Yuri. Alright, 3-0 so far. Catch you guys in the next match. Welcome to the 4th match, everybody. We're playing against Kalia. This is gonna be spicy. We start with only 2 lands, but we've got some ramp here. Circuit Mender has been one of my favorite new cards from Kamigawa for this deck. So this Kalia's Zenith Seeker a little different than what a lot of people play in traditional Commander. When at ETBs, you look at the top 6, you get 1 Angel, 1 Demon, and 1 Dragon. And then you just put the rest on the bottom. So pretty good card advantage. We're going to choose white for our Thriving Isle, of course. Got this fully and fair card, Arcane Signet. And we can either use Champion of Wits, Circuit Mender is really great when it starts to leave and blink all the time. Ooh, we could just play Guild Mage. Yeah, we're gonna play Guild Mage. Gotta draw cards. Gotta draw more cards. Gotta draw cards. Gotta draw cards. They have a cool little neon fish. Oh, that's neat. Drop some pie, opponent. Drops pie. So we're just mana ramping over there. They're just getting all their stuff out. We don't need an untap land this turn. Play another Thriving land and flip a bit. Draw cards. Draw more cards. Circuit Mender could help out with Thought Monitor, reducing our cost down. Our opponent has, if they drop a land, 6 mana. There's 6. They could put Kalia, start getting them big old creatures. Demons, dragons, and angels. Oh my. Oh wow. They've already kicked Glaive Relic. Oh wow. Okay. Alright, opponent is serious over here. We're gonna Circuit Mend, gain a little life, Champion of Wits. Not great when we only have 3 cards in hand, but we're Azor not gonna be great here. A Panharmonicon. Let's get Panharmonicon. I love it. I love this card so much in this deck. Leyline Tide. Wow, we are making mana, opponent. I understand your desires. Kalia comes down finally. Oh, did they whiff? Oh. I didn't see them get any cards. The opponent must have whiffed. Feels bad. Let's Panharmonicon. Let me do it. Please. Please, opponent. Yes. No, we're gonna hold these. Instant ones are great for blocking and just creating or negating damage. Alright, opponent draws, goes right to combat, just immediately. Well, we're gonna try to fade the most damage here. Opponent has no response. So we're gonna blink. Boop! Opponent in the tank. Maybe wants to remove this permanently. Nope. We're gonna gain 6 and draw 2 cards. I love this deck. Oh, the Intrepid Advisory. Enough mana set aside could make big creatures. Oh, there was a Crux of Fate waiting for me anyway. Opponent, you've made me so sad. Weeks to draw a card though. You go, Circuit Mender. You show them what you're worth. Could still Thought Monitor here and draw 4 cards. Oh. Yes, please. Drawing cards. Do we want a Charming Prince too? Let's just stop monitor here. Start there. Draw 4 cards. Yes, please. That leaves us 3 mana. Oh, we could glass. Have I mentioned already how much I love this deck? It's so much fun. Opponent's gonna wait for a second here. Opponent goes ahead, tries to get rid of our graveyard. Just trying to exile our Blink and our Champion of Wits. Oh no, they exiled just. Alright, well, opponent, if you like this deck, if you like this Thought Monitor, wait till you see it again. Nice. We get a nice from the opponent. Yes. Feels pretty good. We're going to discard these 2 lands. And... I like all these cards a lot. But... Charming Prince really... The life gain at this point when we're sitting at 31... It could benefit us more, but we're at 31. Our opponent has a lot of mana, though. And a Death Majesty.
Good news.
What does it do? Makes 2 zombies, and you can destroy all non-zombie creatures.
Never hurts.
But you can only return creatures from your graveyard. That's okay. Opponent's got enough to play Kalia again. It's 1. The Broker of Blood. Oh, that doesn't seem like a very good demon. Whenever you lose life, draw many cards. Although that seems pretty decent. Yeah, we're just gonna let our opponent hit us for 4. God, we have so many Blink. Opponent, I'm so sorry. We're just gonna draw all the cards. Actually, I think... Do we start getting... I think we start getting aggressive. So we have... Intrepid Advisory... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do it 3 times. And have mana for Ephemerate too. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then 1 more time. Oh yes, we've got some big Thought Monitors now. How much are we worried about our opponent? No, not yet. Coming in for half your life total, opponent. Not too surprised to see the big block there. So this is just when it enters. Oh my god, ephemerating that gets us a little discount. We could... Oh, we get to ephemerate a Thought Monitor. On upkeep, Ephemerate, Intrepid Advisory. Make it maybe even bigger? Probably be... Maybe not. What are we doing, opponent? We are getting back Talia again. Try to get some stuff here. Looking for some card advantage. 4th match. We're going in 3-0 so far. Yeah, 1 dragon. Dragon is that treasure dragon? Create a treasure. Non-token creature that died this turn. But he can't attack unless you have 4 more artifacts, which they do. Doesn't have haste though. Opponent's gonna need to do some damage control on our board. On the advisory. Do I really want to save it? They want it gone that badly. That's interesting. Opponent. I don't want you to gain 2 life either. Sorry there, bud. Protection. Waiting. Opponent. Opponent plays murder. Wow, they really want it dead. That's fine. We want to waste 2 cards. We lose our ephemerate though. Pretty sad. We'll just pass turn here. Opponent thinking about attacking. Alright. Big heart attack there. 23, we're at. We draw an island, play that. How do we mess with our opponent the most? At least sitting at 3, don't have to worry about any ults yet. We just draw more cards. I think we time wipe. We're gonna restart our opponent here. We're gonna grab the original Thought Monitor. Yeah, we're gonna grab the original. And what do they get again? Doesn't Tyrant do something? You may pay any amount of red. If you do, it deals that much damage to any target. So you can do 1. Waiting. Opponent doesn't have anything to do for that damage. Let's just play Clap Laser. Because 4 life and 4 cards. More cards. I'll discard just the 1 land. This deck's insanely fun to play. Opponent plays that Broker Blood. So now they draw cards for every life they lose. Oh. Gonna kill the Cloud Blazer here. They have to pay 2 life and a black here. They have the treasure. They could kill the Cloud Blazer. Play Cold Steel Heart on black. Do they get a creature back with Lily? I'd be tempted to get the Leyline Tyrant back. Being able to just build up red mana could be insanely good.
You failed to entertain me. Nothing is ever truly gone.
Are you gonna kill my Cloud Blazer, or are you just holding on to that treasure for something really precious, opponent? There it is. Cloud Blazer goes down. Opponent's got a full grip again. Ooh, Dovin Bond. Dovin Bond can shut down Broker's ability, but the static ability is still around. I think we just play... Do we have any more artifacts before we play Thought Monitor? We don't, unfortunately. I really want to play Dovin Bond and shut down Broker. I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Thought Monitor first here to draw. So we get Cloud Seed and Mentor Mantower, so we got another land per turn. Aw, Spirit Companion, I love you, little buddy. My little Doge guy. Dovin Bond. We're gonna plus on Broker.
Surely you knew this.
And I think that's it. I think we're gonna hold on to Hallowed Respite. We do need to discard 2 cards, so I think Mentor's gonna be a little slow for trying to finish up this game. And Duplicate, we couldn't jumpstart. Quasi Duplicate. Opponent draws again. Full grip, 6 cards. Can't activate Broker's ability. But it's just whenever they lose any life. So we got Shaman ready. All you cost 7 right now. Opponent definitely has the mana available. Come on, opponent. What are you doing? Oh, excuse me. Making pies. I'm making pies on my top to ride. Oh. Oh, that's mean-spirited, opponent. Lorehold. They might have a big instant or sorcery to grab. Okay, they are. Jeez. You want Dovin Bond dead that bad, huh? But this is just upon attack, right? Okay. What are you doing, opponent? What is your play? Broker's gonna come after us. Okay. What is in your top 7? Apparently, it's a big whiff. So we can actually protect Dovin here. And make Thought Monitor just a little bigger. For 3/3. Woo! Protecting Dovin can be great, too, because we have Spark Double ready. Oh, Oh, probably my spits of sorcery. I'm dumb. It's fine. Ignore me. Do we spark double Dovin then? I think we spark double Dovin. I love spark doubling in Planeswalker. Come on, opponent, let me have it just this one time. Yes. What's that you say about wanting to activate abilities? What's that you say about wanting to attack for 5? I don't appreciate that, opponent.
Such weakness is amusing.
Play clouds here. Draw 2 cards. I don't think we played a land yet this turn. Try to find 1 here. And I think this gets Thas alive. 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. Not quite. I need 1 more loyalty to get Thassa alive and active. Oh, we don't need that yet. Hold on to that. So we leave up 1 mana. So we get Thassa. We'll draw more cards with Seer. This is a close one, actually, with our opponent here. They're putting on a lot of pressure. And we're just barely dodging death. We lose 1 card here. We're going to blink this. Let's see who comes back. We draw 2 cards. Thank you, Panharmonicon. You've just been a delight to play with today. They Hydrid. We're going to discard our tap land and probably 3 Main Spectre. I only need to discard 1. Sweet! Even better. Opponent plays in land. So Broker still can't activate their ability. And Lorehold, well, it's a 2/5 now at least. Not hitting us for 5. 2 Dovin. I love this. It just gets rid of the legendary Planeswalker text. Just like, you're just a regular Planeswalker. You're not legendary. On opponents, full out attacking. I mean, we're not in a great position to block anyway. I'm not surprised. Having Teferi's protection is great, though. It's all just coming at me, huh? Oh, we're going to block, I think, just the biggest one here. And take 8. No combat trick, so we just go to 9. Here comes Kalia. Oh, we already used a... What is Kalia doing way over here? What was that? What are you doing over there, Kalia? Opponent gets 1 big demon. Each other creature gets it. You lose a life return creature. Right. Lion Trap, of course. What have we already played? Let's see. Time Wipe is gone, but we still have Cleansing Nova somewhere in the deck. We may have to try to play to that. Could be our out here. So we're gonna minus Dovin. If opponent lets us. What do they have at instant speed? Blood Pact. Target player draws 2. Oh, sure. Lose some life, draw some cards. Draw us more cards. Go for it, opponent. You can draw cards. We're gonna gain life and draw cards. Dowsing Dagger, not bad, not bad. Don't really have a creature to attack with just yet. So not super effective. Each player loses 2 life. He draws 2 cards, which means he draws more cards. That's fine. We're just gonna gain 2 more. Enters the battlefield. Conjure a duplicate of a random creature card from your opponent's library into your hand. Ooh, Clone Crafter. I haven't gotten to play with in this deck a lot. Newer edition. I think that's what I'm gonna go with because I get to steal 2 of them. They got some bad creatures. We got Murderous Rider. Yes. This is Frost Tyrant. So I think the Murderous Rider. I kind of want to get rid of Lorehold, even though I'm dealing with a big 8/8 over here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, nope, I screwed that up. I played Murderous Rider. Oh no, I meant to cast the other half. My bad, opponent. Well, let's just play Thraben Inspector here. Get some clues. I could play Niko and still have mana for Teferi's Protection, so I think we're gonna do that. Just to get Thassa up and running as well. Start being able to attack all the time. Oh, actually, we could do that. Make her unblockable. Put our opponent down to 1. Wait, how much mana do we have? We're 1. No, we have enough mana. We have enough mana. We win. We win. We found the line. We're gonna kill him with Dowsing Dagger. Yes, go Thassa, go. You're dead. Don't screw it up. Yes. What a win. What a weird win. I'm sure everyone in the comments section's like, you can win. Hurry up and win. Oh, that was awesome. What a weird win. Welcome back. This is our 5th and final match of the video. And we are going in at 4-0. Can we get the clean sweep? Not with this hand. Not with just 2 planes. We're going to take our free mulligan. Not much better, but we at least have both colors available. We're playing against a pretty aggressive deck. Light Paws is going to be comboing on us. Just playing a bunch of auras. A bunch of enchantments. So here comes Light Paws. We're just gonna kill it right away. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna try to keep that off the battlefield as long as we can. Hopefully, drawing a 3rd land. Magic Gods, please. Show mercy. That's unfortunate. I'll play Dowsing Dagger. The plants are defenders. But we're not gonna hurt ourselves more. But we're gonna wait for our opponent. They draw their card, play their 4th land. And it looks like we're not gonna get our clean sweep. Light Paws is gonna be a very fast and deadly deck. Another miss on our land. No, deck, come on, not like this. Not like this. Oh, just for 3. Our opponent has no auras. Oh, okay. So we're playing some big guy here. Okay. Couldn't Tails end it since it's not a legendary creature. Upkeep, if it has 2 or fewer judgment counters on it, put a judgment counter as long as it has 3 or more. It can attack as though it didn't have defender. And cast for the 3rd. Oh my god, we got our 3rd land. A little late. Little late. Party. We are gonna definitely deputy attention. Now, okay, they didn't keep it under our deputy. I think they're gonna recast it. 6. Okay. Oh yes. Could we pull this out? Can we pull it out after just 2 lands? Got our land. 4th land finally. Oh, the drought's over. The lands are flooding in. We can stack a few more. Oath of Teferi with Niko's a lot of fun. Oh, here comes the auras. They get another. It's mana mana less than or equal to. So they get all that glitters. Oh god. Yep. This is gonna be over very soon. Unless we get a board wipe plus a land somehow in the same turn. Little Tip, my buddy. Thanks for showing up. Try to gain life and draw cards. I think it's the only way to live. And plus getting a flyer to block is good. Or loyal Warhound, you were not loyal this game. I needed you so much sooner. But now it can attack as though it didn't have defender. Duck sauce is killing. Yep. Voltron style decks like this, definitely a big weakness for this one. This deck. We're just gonna block that and attempt to block the big damage. Take 5. Yep, we're down to 11. We need to draw something right now. Great, castle. Awesome. Good to see. Actually, Oath of Teferi, Deputy, die anyway. Do it. Here's my oath to death. Killed my clean sweep opponent. That's gonna be GG's. They're also sitting at 45. Give me your light pause. Goodbye, auras. And can't block this. You can block one of the 3. And that's gonna be oh, opponent, no. Don't see the line. Don't attack, just don't attack. Let's block this one. And exactly lethal. GG's. Oh, so sad. What a defeat. Well, we go out at 4-1. Oh, what a depressing loss. But thank you, everybody who stuck around for the video. Again, if you want to see this deck list, use it as base, play around with it. Super fun blinking and bouncing stuff and just killing the stack with enter the battlefield triggers. And I think Niko Aris was a super underutilized planewalker from the what set was he from again? I don't even remember what set. I think it's Zendikar. Anyway, or no, I think it was Kaldheim. I'm gonna double check. But yeah, deck list is in the description below. Thank you guys for making it through the video this whole time. Again, we ended at 4-1 here. I'm gonna bring up the deck list really quick. So we did end at 4-1. And Niko Aris is Kaldheim. And there goes my commander. All right, well, we're just gonna end the video.